Well, see, look, it looks like a truck put itself into gear, so it looks like we're about to get going, and we are rolling.
We are rolling here at the Paperclip here in Martinsville at Martinsville Speedway. And for the folks watching on the Inspired Racing League channel, looks like we had a little bit of a tech issue, and you missed the first kind of part of it. So I do apologize. That is fixed.
Awesome. I'm experiencing a frame rate issue, but I'm sure it'll be fine.
That's on your end.
Yeah, okay then. I'll have to dive into this a little later.
These trucks rolling around this track, getting ready for 175 laps of green flag action here. Currently on round 8 out of a 20-round season. There are playoffs starting in round 16. A lot of front contenders at the moment, so this race isn't just about winning. We are to the point of the season now where position kind of matters. How you finish in these races kind of matter. And you need to start playing it safe, especially if you're towards the front.
Like the Raptor scheme that Pepper was running.
That is a very clean scheme there on the 24. We roll through turns 3 and 4. The pace truck pulls off. The 24, the 17, a Chevy, and a Ford are going to be leading the field to green here at the Paperclip at Martinsville Speedway. And we're green flag racing here on the Green Flag Racing Network. Fantastic start there by the 24, getting the jump, getting the 17 there. But here comes the 43 side by side with the 27. Looking further back through the field, already starting to single file out. 43 still side by side here. The 6 currently in a battle with the 46.
Yeah, Bojangles car reminds me of the Shell Pennzoil cars.
It really does. It's a slick scheme. The 22 gets the move done on the 88. 13 keeping position as the battle for 7th happens behind him.
I'd like that Mountain Dew car.
The I'll take the 88.
13.
13's, oh yeah, that is Mountain Dew. Yeah, that's his usual scheme. So look back here towards the battle. The 6 beats the 70 in the the little battle they had there, and is now up to the 8th position.
Let's go back to those leaders fights because he's got about a 0.4 second lead on there.
Yeah, exactly. The 24 getting a really good lead there. The 17 and the 27 battling for 2nd position. The field is already kind of single-filed out, even though we're only 13 laps into this thing. And the 17 around!
Oh, 17 goes around!
In the wall,
back
the,
the wall.
27 hits the 46, and the caution comes out.
That was wow, we're gonna have to get a relook at that, and I don't know how bad damage. Ooh, the 16 running the Greg Biffle number. I like that.
And 16 going lap down there on that first run. Let's get a replay back on that incident. Never mind. Gotta find it manually because... Okay, I got it. Here we go. Okay, so this is between the 17. Let's find the 17 here.
17's P2. That very moment.
You can see here.
Looks like the 27 is down there, and the 17. Oh, netcode.
Is it netcode?
Look at that. Now go back. Look at that. They didn't even touch each other, and they spun.
No, right there. Right there.
Here, go to a rear quarter panel. Look. It's like.
Best I can do is this. Nope.
They don't have a rear quarter panel like in the Cup cars?
They do, but the GFR and gyro cams override those camera perspectives.
Oh, okay. Got it.
So.
Yeah, it looks like if that's so, then very light contact just got him around there.
Trying to get the gyro cams up and functioning.
I want to go ahead and interview the Josh Henderson and who's the guy who wrecked him?
Yeah, so let's pull in here. Pull in the 17 to get his perspective on it. I think it was just short track racing, but you could be right. It could be Nico. Let's bring him in. Josh, it's the boys in the booth. You got a copy?
Yeah, I got you, man. What's up?
All right, so what happened on that wreck? Take us through your perspective of it. Was it netcode or just some hard short track racing?
It was just something was going on with the 16 up ahead of me, so I thought my brother was going to give me the inside there. I didn't know if he could see Elijah or not, and my spotter said inside as soon as I started turning left to get into the corner, so it was like last second. I said I just a little bit of give and take, and it wasn't time to give and take, I guess. And, yeah.
All right, well, okay. Luckily you are okay. You don't have a lot of damage. Get back to racing. Green flag, back out 24. Excellent jump there over the 43.
You know, Farmer already up into 4th. I think Farmer is going to be really good in the long run here.
I think Farmer is really going to be good in the long run. The 11 dropping back. 16 up to 9th. As he currently tries to make a move there on the 22. We get the gyro cams working here. You can see him trying to dive down to the bottom. Trying to get to the bottom of the 22. That's Rob Wilhoit. Dives real deep.
Ooh.
22 cuts him off, trying to defend his position, but here he comes side by side.
Side by side action. We'd love to see it.
Trying to stay off the apron and off the 22. Up in the wall, a little bit of contact there between the two competitors. And the 16 has it heading into turn 1. 22 gives a little bit of a bump.
Generally clean and well done. I like that. I like seeing that. The passes here are always very fun to watch.
Passes here are always very fun to watch. Here's on top of the 13. Who's currently being chased down by the 6 Bojangles Ford F-150.
I noticed that they have the RFK style letter. That's cool.
Yes, they do.
Number, not letter.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, basically.
Still kind of single filed out here. Yeah, only on lap 15, and already you kind of start to see who the front runners are in this situation.
I saw Travis get loose there for a moment.
Curtis Carnes struggling towards the back. So is Chris Lyota and Ryan Hinderlifter. Made his debut last week and currently struggling at the back of the pack here at Martinsville.
I mean, it's a tough track. One of the toughest in NASCAR, in my opinion. Until you get into the road courses, I think it might be the toughest oval.
Honestly, I'm gonna have to disagree. I'm gonna have to disagree with you there. For me, the toughest oval is probably Pocono.
Oh, I love Pocono.
Or like, maybe, I can't think.
I mean, I think the annoying track is Nashville Super Speedway, but you know.
Oh, I love Nashville Super Speedway.
I don't like it.
Darlington, that's the name. I always struggled at Darlington. Nashville Fair. I love Nashville Super Speedway because it's my home track and it's very unique in the fact that it's concrete, not asphalt like most NASCAR tracks are.
I mean, so is Bristol. Bristol's a better track.
16 on the charge here, already making moves on his teammate. The 6 of Joseph Maddox side by side here, heading into, coming out of 4. When the 16 gets the move done, they're on the 6. The 16 currently the hard charger. Here's the 70.
Doing really well.
Yeah, 16's doing very well. Here's
Really
the 70 on the inside of the 46. Side by side, heading out of turn 4. It's a good side-by-side short track racing, keeping it clean and green, which is what we want. 16 all over the back bumper of the 46. Here comes the 6 behind. 23 laps into a 175 lap race here. 88 all over the back bumper of the 22. This is the battle for 9th between Rob Wilhoit and Bobby Hadaway.
Both very flashy, loud schemes.
Yeah, I kind of like that 22, even though it's a Joey Logano number.
Oh yeah, of course. I heard Rosca say something. It was root for the car, not the driver.
Well, see, he has a thing against people who run the 00 because that's his favorite number, and it just so happens to be taken in a lot of the leagues. Anyway. The 6 real loose coming there off the corner. Hits the apron.
Want to go see what the leader's doing with tire saving and how he's managing this race so far?
24. Oh, hold on. 23 keeping it slow and high. Trying to stay out of everyone's way.
Traffic, I assume?
Yeah, he's currently 2 laps down, just trying to stay out of the way of everybody. Great call there, great sportsmanship by the 23. Going back to the 24, not exactly sure how much fuel or tires he has, but it looks like he's just trying to maintain pace here. Not really that too far off his marks.
We should go check up on 17 of Josh Henderson. Yeah, he's putting it up.
Yeah, Josh Henderson currently 0.6 off his fastest lap. Obviously has damage to that 17 Tractor Supply Company machine. Currently sitting in the 11th position, 11.5 seconds back from the leaders. Currently just trying to keep it, I think, out of the wall.
Of course.
Travis the 3 of Hayden Williams all over the back bumper of the 43 of Mike Howitzer. Mike Howitzer trying to play offense there on the 24, but now he also has to play defense on the 3. Cohen, how hard of a balance is that to find the balance between playing offense and defense?
I mean, given my experience, it's pretty hard. I mean, because one, you got to still be fast, and you've got to defend here, and then you've got to worry about the third car showing up, which looks like is happening right here with Travis Farmer. Using their battle to his advantage right this very moment.
43, real high, misses the marks. Here comes the 3, and here comes the 13. Big mistake there by Mike Howitzer.
Hey, mistakes happen. It's a short track especially, so, it will happen here.
Yeah, exactly. But look, now he's all over the back bumper up to the 3. Obviously, that 43 has speed. May have a better car there than the 3, but the 3 just capitalizing on the unfortunate mistake of the 43 here. He gains a position, and now Travis Farmer's on the hunt too, making this a 3-way sandwich.
Yeah, man, Travis and all these other guys are great drivers. I mean, I've, of course, raced mostly with Travis here. And he is really good with tire saving and being able to manage, like, when he actually pushes this car.
Yeah, Travis Farmer, that is one thing that has made this man fast. Obviously, I've experienced racing against him in the Burt Rubber Racing Association's series throughout the years. And That's the one thing he's very good at, is just tire saving.
He's able to be fast with it, you know. But, you know, enough on Travis. Let's go. A leader with a 2.5 second lead. What a drive.
Yeah, Jeffrey Peppers putting on a show there in that 24 Raptor Silverado. Doing a very good job, I must admit.
Yeah, very. I love seeing this kind of driving.
Yeah, Jeffrey Peppers, winner of Chicagoland about 5 weeks ago. Looking to repeat here. Here's the injured 69 of Chris Liotta. Pre-race, Chris Liotta was talking about getting injured. Obviously, it's winter season. And unfortunately, the 69 there fell into some hard snow. Bruised and damaged his arm, which is really hindering his performance tonight. Unfortunate to see that BuildSubmarines.com Ford F-150 suffer as he runs high and lets the leaders past.
I gotta say, I always like to build submarines cars.
Yeah, RFK has been always makes some pretty clean schemes. It's gonna be interesting to see, though, going to NASCAR talk for a second. Gonna see interesting how they handle the 99 now, with Corey LaJoie making a one-off open start for the Daytona 500. It'll be interesting to see what RFK kind of does there.
No, in terms of every NASCAR team, I think overall RFK is probably my favorite. In terms of just, you know, the drivers I like there, social media, everything about them I like about it.
See, my favorite team is Kaulig Racing for one reason and one reason only. Ram. The moment Ram drops in iRacing, I am buying it. I am buying it, and I will find a series to race in. I love Ram. I have a Ram. I will always drive a Ram. Anyway, enough of the Ram glazing for a minute. So see here, the 43 in what isn't a Ram is currently side by side.
Okay, you did not have to add the Ram part there.
Listen, Rams are the superior truck, and you cannot convince me otherwise.
Company management.
Huh?
Company's management for quite a while.
Well, now they have, shoot,
I
what's
heard
his
the
name?
TRX is coming back.
It is coming back. They have, anyway, the guy's name's not important. They brought back, what's his face? I can't remember his name. And that's why there's been such a turnaround. And I think he's heading all of Stellantis. Anyway, trying to keep us from going off track here. The 43 currently trying to chase down the 3, currently about a second behind. Travis Farmer a second behind from him, so on and so forth. Try to see if we can jump to a... That's an interesting camera angle. Jumping here to the blimp, and we're going to pull up the track map just to give you all perspective on how spread out these cars are at the moment. As you can see here, track maps. Track map's a little messed up.
Got a few cars exiting pits right this second.
No. I can promise you they're not,
Sure?
because the 13 says it's in pit road, and I can promise you he's not in pit road. So we're just going to get rid of the track map, because obviously that's not working. See, sometimes it tends to do that. If it thinks that it's in the pits, my track map will put it there, but they're actually not. It's weird.
Oh. I blame Martinsville.
Anyway, as the field kind of singles out, we are going to cut to side-by-side commercials, but don't worry, you won't miss anything. This broadcast production is brought to you by our great friends over at Dubby Energy. Dubby is a clean energy drink that is made to give you focus with no crash, jitters, or angst like other energy drinks. They don't use artificial dyes and contains vitamins, amino acids, a nootropic, and 150 milligrams of caffeine. Next time you go to buy W's great products, be sure to use our code GFRN for 10% at checkout. That is GFRN for 10% at checkout.
Hey, you. Yeah, you. Are you tired of endlessly scrolling on trading paints trying to find that perfect paint scheme but it never seems to be there? Well, I got the solution for you. Griffin Race Paints. Griffin Race Paints just did a massive price cut. And also, for the rest of the year, you'll also be getting a 45% off discount. GRP 45. Always remember, Griffin Race Paints adds an extra 200 horsepower to your hot rod. Griffin Race Paint, where design meets performance.
Welcome to the Visit Myrtle Beach 400, presented by NASCAR Racing Experience Holiday E Gift Card Late Model Race. I'm Lenny Baticki, and joining me in the booth is veteran broadcaster Bill Hennessy.
All right, we are ready for 125 laps of NASCAR Wheeling All-American Late Model Stock Car Racing. Our pole sitter is Timothy Peters on the outside pole, number 51, Matt Cox. They're bringing us out of turn 4. Get on your feet. This is going to be hot. They are in control of the race because the green flag is in the air. We are underway at Myrtle Beach's Icebreaker 2018.
In May 2020, it was announced that the track would close its doors for good in August. On August 15th, the checkered flag would wave for the final time. Myrtle Beach Speedway was demolished in December of the following year, and all that remains as of 2024 is the dirt of what once was turns 3 and 4.
Turn 1 and 2.
David Green is going to grab the lead here down the backstretch as he wiggles that car.
But that doesn't stop us from racing at this historic track once again. 65 drivers have made their way to the virtual banks of Myrtle Beach Speedway to fight for one of the 36 starting positions. Coming to you live here from Martinsville Speedway, coming back from commercial break. Run downstairs to get a drink. I come back and we have a caution. Let's figure out what it was. Back here on the replay, the 17 again. Looks in the corner, hard hitting the wall with overcorrection. Caution comes out. Just unfortunate caution there. Cohen, what are your thoughts? Or not.
Sorry, I've just returned. My bad.
Caution came out, 17 spun.
17 again.
Not having a good race, that's for sure. Someone who is having a good race, though, currently is the 24 of Jeffrey Peppers. Let's bring him in.
Yeah, let's do that.
Jeffrey Peppers, it's the boys in the booth. You got a copy.
I got you. What's up, brother?
Great race so far. Leading every lap, staying out front. How you feeling?
I'm feeling great, man. I love Martinsville. It's a favorite track. It's a rhythm track. Truck feels great. I got a good truck for tonight. Let's go.
Yeah, you seem very enthusiastic, that's for sure. Any issues with the truck getting loose, getting, whatever? That seems to be a common issue tonight.
No, I'm getting tight toward the end of the run there. Coming off 2 and 4. But other than that, she feels great.
Well, that's something that a lot of people don't have the luxury of. Good luck, and hopefully you can get another win.
Thank you, sir.
Coming out of turns 3 and 4, green flag is out. The 24 off to a good lead.
See what? Oh, looks like Travis is trying to make a move here on the 3.
Oh, 17 real loose. There's
wow.
the 13. 3 wide of Martinsville. This is going to get hairy.
Wow. And that was executed beautifully.
14 keeps his position. The 6 and the 70 still battling side by side. The 70. Here is the 88 battling with the 22. And here's the 16 on the bottom.
It looks like Henderson went into pits.
Got a good little battle bubble going on right here. 2 battles squeezing in the 88. Here's the 16 trying to make the pass. A little bit of a bump to the 22. 70 and 60 are still side by side. 17 still really slow there on the bottom. Six makes a little bit of contact.
How the 43 and the 3 and the 13 are going to battle each other really soon. I'm sure that's going to end up happening.
Yeah, at some point eventually, but right now the battle is between the 70 here and the 6th. Contact again.
Really close battle in here. I like seeing it.
Diving down into turns 3 and 4. 6 runs up really high and loses a bunch of spots. Currently side by side with 16. 6 losing a ton of positions. There goes the 46 side by side.
It looks like the 6, the 69, and the 43 and the 16 are all kind of like an RFK kind of team here.
Yeah, it's Falcon Motorsports.
I have one guess who's running that.
You take a guess.
Chris Lyota.
Nope, Elijah Fisher. Oh, 72 around.
72
Saves
around.
it up in the wall. And we stay green. Great save there by the 72.
Wow, that was something.
Running on board here with the 24, Jeffrey Peppers, who's already extended his lead out to about 6/10. But here's the 3. Oh! Travis in the wall.
Oh, what? Can we get a? Did someone hit him? What happened? Or did he just like send it too hard?
He cooked it. Almost spun. Great save there by the 13. Holy cow.
A little bit of Ross in there.
Fantastic save. The 3 now trying to pass the 43. The top 3 in this little bubble here. Going back to Travis Farmer, he's going to need a major recovery drive now. But what a save by the 13. And I think he needs a new pair of pants.
We have 175 laps total this race. We're at lap 65, so we got about 110 laps left here. I'm sure Travis has something for 110 laps.
He 100% has something up his sleeve. I have no doubt about it.
I mean, for all we know right now, he's tire saving.
After that slide, there's not much tire to save.
True. Especially since it's a concrete track, so it's very abrasive here.
We ride on board here as we ride with the 3 here. Looking at the fan cam. Kind of a low fan cam perspective, though, to be fair.
Yeah, the fans don't look very entertained.
No, they do not.
They look very like they're not really cheering much.
Yeah, NASCAR's a really weird sport where the higher up the seats are, the more expensive it is. Usually other sports, it's the opposite, but hey, you get a better view when you're up higher.
At Daytona, I kind of wanted victory lane seats. Or not victory lane, the checkered flag spot.
The start-finish line?
Start-finish line, thank you.
Yeah. Well, I mean, look at Bristol Motor Speedway. I had the privilege of going to Bristol Motor Speedway for the 2022 night race, and we were up at the top. And it was actually better because you could see the entire track and everything going on. It's kind of a neat perspective. I think I've showed it here on a few broadcasts before. At Bristol, called the McKay Cam. Kind of a cool, interesting perspective that you can kind of get of the entire track. The 3 all over the back bumper of the 43 here at Martinsville, not Bristol. As we're approaching halfway through this race.
3, it looks like he might have something for the 43 coming up.
And he is all over the back bumper. The 43 now has to play defense. Either that or he's going to get passed.
Looks like they're having a little bit of a better run here on the 24 the previous laps.
As we ride on board here, the 43 of Williams.
I mean, the 3?
Yeah, the 3. My mistake.
Oh,
It's been a long day, okay?
I understand it.
Getting really loose coming off the corner, and that's going to kill all of his momentum.
Yeah, but that's the kind of stuff you expect here at Martinsville. It's a very loose and hard to race track. And it looks like Hauser looks like he's trying to make time on the 24.
Yeah, currently gaining just a little bit.
It looks like the 24 has better exits. I don't know, the 43 could be rolling the corner a little better.
He could be. He could also be using up his tires, so you gotta factor that in too.
True. Lap 75, well, 175, we are 100 laps left.
100 laps to go here on the Green Flag Racing Network from Martinsville. Comes the 3 again on the back bumper of the 43.
See what he can do.
Currently not a whole lot of anything at the moment. Elijah Fisher gets the move done on the 70, moving him up to the 5th position. Travis Farmer still stuck in 8th, but Elijah on that hard Charger comeback drive.
Oh, Lyota's in the pits, and he's not in his voice chat.
Yep.
I wonder if he's done.
Yeah, I believe he is. So you see the 16, the hard Charger at the moment, gaining 8 spots since the start of this event. And here's the battle going back to 3.
Last week. Looks like 3 got in the wall a little bit. Could be wrong, but I thought it did.
All over the back bumper of the 43, waiting for the 43 to make a mistake again. Do you think he'll make it, or do you think the 3 is going to have to kind of force him into one?
I think the 3 might have to bump him out the way a little bit. Give him one of them classic bump and runs that everyone knows. It looks like the 3's getting better exits, but the 43 rolls corners better.
Yeah, exactly. That 3 gets all over the back bumper, and then kind of loses a little bit of time, kind of heading out of the corner. But then he just
wow, look how close
it.
they are to the 24.
Yeah, the 43 doing an excellent job playing offense and defense at the same time. Has reeled in the 24, and currently Jeffrey Peppers cannot be happy seeing 2 cars in his rearview mirror all of a sudden. Three gets loose, real loose, but kind of stays on the back bumper. These 3 cars still under a bubble.
See what the 3 has planned for this guy, for these guys in front of him. Thought the 3 might have had something there in that corner. Yeah, they were getting really close in that 24's bumper. That 24 might have no tires left on his Chevy Silverado.
Yeah, either that or he's saving tires. It could be kind of interesting to see here how the 24 plays into effect.
Do we know any fuel information here?
I do not. Another thing to factor in as well is that all 3 of these drivers are not teammates. So you could be thinking in your head, oh, maybe the 24 is backing up the 43 to get the 3 advantage. No, these guys are all on different teams. Now, none of these have, none of these are rivals or whatever. None of them have bad feelings towards each other. But there's no sort of teammate strategy going on here.
What you're seeing, folks, is hard, clean racing.
Exactly. It's going to be interesting to see how this 3-way battle, though, kind of fares out. Because the 43 is all over the back bumper of the 24. Very similar to how the 3 is all over the back bumper of him, and vice versa.
I'm expecting we're going to see a pit stop around lap 100 of this race. I mean, because there's no way you haven't, you don't notice your tires are losing it.
Yeah, exactly. And a little bit of off-topic news. And kind of point for discussion. Hardee's replaces McDonald's for Bubba Wallace this season. Bit of an interesting...
That's gonna be fun.
Yeah, bit of an interesting sponsor change.
No, honestly, I think the Hardy scheme is going to look cooler than the McDonald's. I think the yellow is going to stand out more.
I honestly have to agree, and I feel like Hardee's is going to do a lot more promotional material than McDonald's did. Yeah, exactly. Now I'm hungry.
Wasn't it? Yeah, true. And you know what? I could actually go and say I could probably go for a Hardee's burger. You can never say that at McDonald's here.
I don't think I've ever had Hardee's. No offense. Don't think I ever will have Hardee's. I have never once in my life, and this says nothing bad about Hardee's, but I've never gone, you know what I could go for right now? Hardee's. Or Carl's Jr. Like, there's nothing wrong. I'm guessing there's nothing wrong about Hardee's, but I don't know.
I'm just glad to see that we got some new sponsors in NASCAR. That's going to be fun.
Yeah, a lot of changes coming to NASCAR this season. But going back on topic here, the 3 is still all over the back bumper of the 24, and now the 24 is actually gaining a little bit there on the 43.
Battle between the 3, the 43, and the 24 is a very entertaining battle right now. Travis is 6 seconds back. Excuse me. I wonder if something's going on with his car, or is he just staving?
It could be, honestly. Again, it's kind of hard to tell at the moment, but here's the 22, a lap down car, moving out of the way here for the 3 leaders. That kind of adds a domino effect. 43 still all over the back bumper of the 24.
And with the 3 in the back of the 43. 22 looks like he's trying to figure out what they're doing here.
Yeah, exactly. The 22 just getting lapped, maybe trying to figure out what kind of line they're running, kind of read them, and figure out what they're doing that he isn't.
I mean, if we think if they have a 3 in the 43. Wow. 3 gets out of it in the best way possible for himself, and we are under caution from what it looks like.
Under caution for some reason. Excellent job there. Yes.
Control saw that and they thought it was going to get worse, so they just called it.
Yeah, looks like the 43. Oh no, the 3. It's the 43.
And then
race
the
control
43
costas.
Disappeared for a second.
Yeah, after the contact,
the 43.
Hard
racing.
See here a bump. 43 blinks.
And that'll give, I assume, the 22 a free pass around because he's the first one left down.
I believe so, if he didn't get an incident point from the caution. Jeffrey Peppers, everyone comes down pit road. And there goes and there goes pitch strategy. Let's bring in the 43 and see what happened.
Of course.
Mike Howitzer, it's the boys in the booth. You got a copy.
Yeah, what's up?
Interesting wreck there. Just a bad bump by the 3, or what exactly happened?
I don't even call it a bad bump. I've just been having wheel issues with my wheel where if anyone touches me, it turns off. So we got damage from that, unfortunately. So yeah, I don't really know. I really don't know how to describe that wreck. It just sucks.
Did you say your wheel turns off?
Yes.
That's something.
It is. I'm trying to upgrade it. Just trying to save up for a new rig. Been dealing with this issue for a while now, or like this just started happening about around October. But I don't know. It is what it is. I'm not blaming Hayden there. We were all being really patient with each other, and I can't even remember what happened. If it was the 24 that maybe unexpectedly checked me up, or that was on me, I honestly can't remember. So I was more worried about getting my car rolling and not causing any more damage than I already have.
Yeah, well, luckily you minimized the damage there. I'm still curious about the wheel thing. So when you just get contact, it's shut off?
It's I don't know if it's a power issue or a force overload issue, but I've tried just about every fix under the sun, and it hasn't really fixed it, so I don't really know. But hopefully we don't have that issue again tonight. We can get back up there and race for the win. My truck is a really good long run truck, so I'm hoping that we get back up there and have a good long run and hopefully have a shot to win this thing.
Yeah, and I'm hoping so too. Try to make your way through the field the best you can, and good luck.
Thank you, boys.
And one quick question for you there.
Oh, he left.
Oh my god.
Because we're going green. 24. Great launch. Restart.
Whoa! Whoa! I saw him get loose there.
Yeah, it gets
Great
loose.
start,
Here's the 46. 88 runs high. The 46 trying to come to the lead here.
Looks like Travis Farmer is back in the mix back here.
He is. For the first time all race, someone not named Jeffrey Peppers will lead a lap. But will it last long? The 24, the 46 side by side here heading into turns 3 and 4. And it looks like actually no. 46 gets loose, overcooks it. And the 24 back out to the lead. 46 dropping like a rock, stuck there on the outside, trying to find a spot to slide in. Travis Farmer is not going to give it to him. He's going to have to race his way into that spot. And he does. The 46 moves to the 4th position after overcooking that corner and just really setting it hard. Here comes the 43 of Mike Howitzer trying to dive down to the bottom of the 13. Kind of zigzagging on the bumper there. Trying to find a way to get underneath the 13, which is going to be hard because Travis Farmer is excellent on defense. There's the 22 in the back currently side by side with the 6. This is 4th position. You're saying?
The 22 has some good battles with other drivers here. I like watching them. Where's Elijah Fisher at? 16 car.
Currently sitting, 10th place. Mike Howitzer getting the move done there on Travis Farmer. He's a hard charger. He's on the move.
Oh wow, the 17's out.
Yeah, I believe he parked it down on pit road. Ooh. 22 getting squiggly there with the 72. 72 starting to struggle here a little bit. Now about a battle here with the 88 of Bobby Highway.
I'm watching it here.
Yeah, and as you're saying,
24 on some new tires here, so you know. And he's been a really fast car all day, so he's probably starting to pull away from the 3 car behind him.
Yeah, and that 24 has been a very fast car indeed. Slowly, kind of, Williams is keeping pace. I wouldn't say pulling away just yet. Someone who definitely isn't pulling away, though, is Mike Howitzer in the 43. Ever since that wreck, he's been charging. He is already up to the 5th position and all over the back bump of the 46.
Looks like he wants that position back and try to get back with the 3 here and try to get back at fighting the 24 car.
Yeah, that 43 right behind the 46. They're looking to make a move here in the next lap or so. Currently just trying to find a pocket to squeeze in.
I give him about 10 laps until he's past him.
Yeah, the hardest part about passing cleanly. Yo, caution out!
Oh, caution out. Where can we, what happened there? Let's see.
Looks like this is between Bobby Hadaway, Rob Wilhoite. Rob Wilhoite cooks the corner.
Oh, the 22 spins around. It's loose here.
Yeah, 22 just cooks it.
Yeah, I mean, of course, 88 or whoever kind of stopped this full spin, but you know.
Yeah, kind of used as a human bumper. Let's actually pull in Bobby Hadaway here.
Yeah, let's do it.
Bobby Hadaway, it's the boys in the booth. You got a copy?
Yes, sir.
All right, interesting wreck there. Kind of prevented the 22 from spinning fully. What was your perspective on that wreck?
Man, I was just trying to focus on getting around the 72 there, and I looked up and he was spinning. I was just trying to avoid him. I don't know exactly what happened.
Yeah, the 22 just got loose there coming in the corner, overcooked it, or whatever the case is.
Yeah, I don't think I'm hurt. I'm going to pull in here just to make sure, and we'll go back out there and see if we can work our way back to the front.
Yeah, and good luck to you.
Thank you, man. Appreciate it.
Good luck, brother.
Yeah, the 43, this is a kind of a life raft for him. Already up to the 4th position here. And this will definitely allow him to gain some more positions here. Because we're going to be green, we're all going to be bundled up. This is a life raft here for the 43.
Well, not exactly, man, because he's still got to get himself to the inside, and he's got to be restarting on the outside here.
If he can get a good launch, if that inside doesn't have a good launch, he has a pretty good shot.
True. And then the 3 is going to be right next to the 24 to try to battle him.
Lights are off on the pace truck.
So the last time the 24 was battling, and it was a good battle here.
It was
the
a
43
fantastic battle.
43 and the 3 are going to be at a good battle here, too. We've seen them battle all day today, and man, it's going to be awesome to watch them battle once again.
Pace truck pulls off.
See what this 24 truck can do.
Coming through turns 3 and 4. Coming to the restart zone. And we are not green.
1. What? Oh, extended caution.
Extending the caution, assuming the field wasn't fully caught up yet. Lights on the pace truck are out. Pace truck's coming back out.
Bet you that pace truck driver's like, oh, come on, man.
So he gets paid per lap, so.
You know what? Maybe he wants caution.
Don't hit me.
Okay.
You heard nothing.
I heard something.
Nope. Heard nothing.
I think I did.
Nope. Absolutely nothing.
Come on, man. Say it for the camera.
Alright, green flag back
Green flag.
out here. Yeah, already kind of single-filed out here. Oh, 46 in the wall. Caution out again.
Wow, we are having a bunch of cautions now.
Get that replay here. Went to dive down. Or did you just get loose? Oh, the 6 gets loose. The 88 comes up into the 46.
Huh.
Interesting, interesting wreck there.
Yeah, agreed there.
Let's bring in the 46 here.
Yeah, let's do it.
Ben, it's the boys in the booth. You got a copy.
Hello, yes. How's it going?
I'm sorry, did I hear an engine blow? Sorry for kind of...
No, I didn't hear anything.
Somebody blew their engine.
Ah.
Yeah, it was me. My fault, twin.
Chris blew his engine on pit road. Don't know how he did that. Anyway, interesting wreck there. Just get tagged by the 88, or what exactly happened?
He just tries to dive me into the corner, can't get it stopped, and spins me. That's what I think happened. I don't know. He might have a different opinion.
Kind of struggling this race. Are you struggling with the race car, or is it just kind of bad luck?
I mean, we were running in the top 5. I think that's pretty good, but it's just tire management. I'm not very good at it at this track. Still working on it in general, but this track is just terrible.
Well, I hope you can get a little bit better at it, because tire management, I struggle with it too. Tire management is a huge part of being fast. And I hope you can kind of find that balance.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, good luck.
Yeah, thank you.
Let's see here. Lights are off on the pace truck.
Lights off on the pace truck. Pulling off here momentarily. We're going to try to go green again. $54 laps to go here, coming through turns 3 and 4. And we are green once again here at the Paperclip. Great jump once more by the 24. Keep my eye on Mike Howitzer here. Stays in the 4th position. Let's see if he tries to do anything on this 43.
3 and the 24 back at it, what it looks like. And so
72 battling with the 6 here. $72 involved in, and 72 unfortunately involved in multiple wrecks. But it looks like he's getting a good recovery drive here, keeping it clean and green. Great job there by the 72.
Of course.
Mike Howitzer stays in the 4th position, currently sandwiched between his teammate, the 16, and then the 70 of Justin Greenlee. The 16 is all over the back bumper there at the 43. That recovery drive is starting to fizzle out here a little bit. The 16 struggling there off the corner, though. And here comes the 13, the 46, and the 6.
Wow. See how this goes.
Yeah, kind of bundling up here a little bit. 16 recovers. Still kind of single filed out a little bit. And I think it's time to crank it up. What do you think?
I can totally agree with you, Robert.
Let's crank it up.
What happened here?
Caution out here at the Paperclip. Let's figure out what happened.
Now let's look at it.
This one's going to be, unfortunately, the 22 of Bob Wilhoy. Oh, making contact there.
Not having the race he wanted.
Yeah, unfortunate there.
It's a bad chain of events for him.
'88 receiving an EOL penalty for cause caution. Actually, no, sorry. Received a drive-through penalty for causing, I believe, two cautions. Unfortunate there. Elijah Fisher out to the lead. Let's pull him in.
Huh. Pitting? Or did he
Not
just
pitting. Elijah Fisher. Pit strategy? What's going on here?
Just trying a little something different. I think our truck's finally toned up now that we got all of our damages repaired and got a little bit better tires than some guys, and I think we can kind of maybe be able to keep pace with them on these ones. So we'll have to see.
Yeah, do you think you have enough fuel and tires to make it to the end, or is this kind of hoping on a caution and maybe a little bit something else?
We're good on fuel by plenty, and I don't know, we'll have to see with the tires. I've kind of watched the wear, but I think we're okay with where we're at.
Let me ask you this: how many laps did you get on just the tank that you started with?
You know, we haven't really had to look, but I think it was over 100 laps. So it was quite a bit of
dang,
fuel.
basically 90% of the race.
Yeah, I'll take outside.
Yeah, and it'll definitely be interesting to see how you fare up here against the 24, who's on fresh tires and has been the fastest truck. Do you think you can hold him off, or what do you think is going to happen?
We'll have to see. I mean, as Denny Hamlin said, it's short track racing.
Yeah.
I appreciate your Denny Hamlin impression. Actually, it wasn't that far off, to be honest.
It's just short track racing.
That is for forever.
All right. Go have fun and good luck. You're definitely going to need one to 24 behind you. The 16, the third leader of tonight's race, approaches the restart zone. And we're green here. Excellent jump there by the 16, keeping it ahead. The 24 playing a little bit of defense. Here comes the 70 on the inside, cutting off Jeffrey Peppers. Jeffrey Peppers down to the 4th position. Here comes the 3. Finally getting to see the side of the 24, but the 24 will get the edge. Jeffrey Pepper stays in 4th.
I'm happy to see the 16 in the lead because that's a Ford truck up at the front right now.
Ooh.
A 43 sends it wide.
Whoa!
Oh, you need to round.
43 sideways.
Wow.
72 wrecks. And the caution comes out.
That is something. 43 is not having the end that he wants. Want to go ahead and pull him back in here?
Well, let's see here. Ooh. Okay, let's pull this replay up. 22 cooks it under braking. Hits, which sends the 72 kind of like that. I believe that's what brought out the original caution on lap 146. It's not what we want. Let's go to 148 here. Find the 43. And figure out exactly what happened.
Wonder. Was the contact? Was that issue that he's been having?
I think he just cooked it.
He cooked it.
And then gets loose on exit. But as he's getting loose, the 72 also has his issues. Yeah, the 22 cooks it, comes up in the wall, and then hits the 72.
Yeah, let's go ahead and pull up the 43 of Mike Hauser real quick.
Mike Hauser, it's the boys in the booth. You got a copy.
Yeah, what's up, boys?
Another unfortunate wreck. Just get loose there after trying to save it.
Yeah, the damage, I didn't get to fix it. I've been opting for track position, and it's just been all over the place. Like, some runs I'm loose, some runs I'm tight, and I was just loose there. And really dumb mistake on my end. I think I tried to drop a gear to get a good run off, and I just looped it. So I don't really know where we are for the rest of the night. I'm kind of going to hope for like a timely caution, but 25 laps to go. I really don't know what we have in our truck here. Just we were really good on the long run, and early in the race we were catching Jeffrey Peppers, and I was really hoping that mistake didn't happen or the thing with the wheel didn't happen. But we're going to try to salvage a good finish here and see what we can do. But I don't know. I don't know. I wish I could explain it.
There's a question I wanted to ask you about your wheel issues. What wheel brand is it, so I know where to stay away from?
Fanatec. You're welcome.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm hoping to upgrade soon. This is an issue I've been having for like a month or two now. I don't know what's been causing it. I tried every possible thing, and until I get that, I'm just gonna have to deal with this. So hopefully I get it soon, and I'm not putting other people's races in jeopardy. So.
Well, I mean, good luck, and for the folks at home, stay away from Fanatec.
Yep. Thanks, boys.
Pace truck pulls
Travis
off here.
is gonna have a debate with you there.
Yeah. Listen, Moza's better, but you can't prove me wrong on that one. The 16, the 70 lead the field to green. The 24 are going to get another shot at redemption here to get back the lead. Green flag back out here at the Paperclip.
If I could have gotten a Moza at the time I got my wheel, I would have bought a Moza.
The 24 currently on the inside. Great. Definitely better than the last restart. Side by side here with the 3, and he'll dive down and take the 3rd position. The 13 of Travis Farmer side by side, trying to take the position away from the 6. Nothing.
Looks like Travis is in. Got to get this car going to victory lane here, so he's pushing it. That's what his mind's in right now. All he bet you can think about is, how do I make it around these other drivers, get myself to the lead, win this race?
Yeah, still kind of no side-by-side action here. Single filed out. 70 all over the back bumper, the 16 here. The 24 all over the back bumper, the 70.
About to see some pretty good battles coming up to the lead here. We got the 24, the 70, the 16, the 3. All of them all together at once, so they're going to see what's going to happen here.
Yeah, I got a huge kind of bubble here. But here's the 13 behind the 6, trying to make something work. And the 3 all over the back bumper of the 24.
Yeah, it looks like the 3's going to try to figure out how to pass the 24, just say beat him. We saw Elijah dominate last week. We're going to see what he can do this week.
Yeah, the 70 still all over the back bumper of the 16, trying to peek down into the inside.
Yeah, the 24 is struggling with the traffic in front of him.
Contact! 16!
Contact with the 16 got really loose there by the 7 with the 70 here.
Oh, contact again!
Oh, whoa!
16
wow.
loose!
Some rough racing here.
16 not going to be happy.
Oh, 16, I bet she's coming back for it. He's going to hit that. I bet he's going to try to get that 17, but the position back from the 70. No, that's the kind of moves you got to make in these situations here. Because if you don't, you're not going to get that win like you want it.
Yeah, but
bad shot from 16. He tried to come at the bumper, but he just didn't have the grip for it. That gives the 3 and the 24 a chance to get the position here, and they will.
16 dropping like a rock, unfortunately. The thing is with bump and runs is,
that outside line is not showing very much help here. Travis with the near bump into his rear bumper here.
Yeah, which sends Mike Howitzer there for a little wiggle. The thing is about bump and runs is it sure sometimes that's just what you gotta do, but it's not exactly the best way to go out and win a race. It's definitely not a way to build respect for your competitors, but I mean,
Martinsville, your goal is to win the race. You don't really care about what your competitors think right now. You're just trying to get that race win and, advance yourself into whatever you need to.
yeah, the 3 all over the back bumper. The 70 now dives down to the inside. Coming here to 10 laps to go. If you have anything to give, you give it now.
Of course, the last 10 laps are the most important laps in the race. We're going to see what they can do here with these very last 10 laps.
Yeah, but now the 24 on the back bumper of the 3. A 3-way battle here for the win. Again, if you have anything to give, you give it now. The 3
gives them a
bumps the
bump
70.
and bumped. Wow.
Giving the 70
a
bit of a taste of his own medicine, I guess. But here comes the 24, keeping it off the bumper of the 3. Very clean racing there by the 24. 8 to go here. The 3 trying to get everything he has. Dives up top, trying to see if he can make anything work. 70 loose.
70 loose down here at the bottom.
7 to go. Stays there on the bottom. Here comes the 24. The 3 sends it up top. 24 bumps the 70. The 3 now out of the conversation, and now it's a 2-way battle between the 70 and the 24.
Well, the 3 is probably back in the conversation, now we're looking at it.
Honestly, I thought he was out of it, just how high he went, but he's still there. Coming to 5 laps to go, which is purely seconds here at Martinsville.
Nearly, yeah.
Coming here at 5 to go. The 24, if he has anything to give to the 70, he needs to give it now. As you see the 13 and the 43 side by side there towards the back.
With 5 laps to go here at the Paperclip.
4 laps to go.
5 laps. 4 laps now. Okay. The 3 is giving the 24 everything he's got. The 24 is giving the 70 everything he's got. This is becoming a really intense and fun battle to watch.
3 to go. The 3 on the back bumper of the 24. The 24 trying to catch up to the 70. The 46 back there giving the 6 a run for his money. Side by side here. The 6 stranded up top. Coming to 2 laps to go. The 24's got to give everything he's got if he wants any shot at the win. 2 to go. The 24 trying to figure out his way around the 70. 70 runs top coming out of the corner. Here comes the 24. Side by side, heading down the backstretch. Heading into turn 3 and 4. Contact with the 70 and the 24.
70 and the 24.
White flag here in the air. 1 lap to go. Does the 70 have everything? He hits the 3. 24's got nothing but clean air. The 70 up high.
70 in the wall.
The 24 and the 3. Contact 16 around in the back.
16 around.
3 to the bottom. 3 bumps to 24. 3 side by side. Coming to the line. Oh, 24 around.
24 around. 3 gets the win here at Martinsville.
Oh my God.
Wow, what a finish. The 3 got the win just at the end. Wow.
Oh my God.
That was a finish.
What a finish.
I wonder how the talk's going to be between the 24 and the 16. Or not the 16, the 3. Are they racing each other? I think they're racing each other. Is that what I'm saying? Oh, nope, he's pulling into pits.
Yeah, currently, that was a very interesting finish. Currently waiting on race control. I believe the 3 is the winner.
Yeah, he got it across the line. I saw that. I mean, if you wreck across the line, you wreck across the line, but you won the race.
He's pulling on the 69, currently in race control. Chris Iota, it's the boys in the booth. Got a copy.
I do. I wasn't expecting to get interviewed, but I guess I have to be as race control.
Yeah, I see we're in the race control booth. Is the 3 the official winner, or is that something that's going to be looked at post-race?
It's going to get looked at after admin review, but as of right now, it stands. So,
yeah.
At least from my point of view, and I know I'm not supposed to be talking about my point of view here, bump, gets underneath, they both make contact, they both wreck, 3 crosses the line first. Like, what is that? That's just a classic Martinsville good battle to the finish, and it's Hayden's for now, brother.
All right, perfect. Thank you. We're going to be looking over this last wreck. Thank you for joining us.
I'm excited to see this interview between these guys. I want to hear what their thoughts are about the finish. I want to hear what the 6s have, the 3's got to say, the 24, and then the 70 running it up high, bumping the wall, and all that.
Currently trying to figure out. All right, so this is that first wreck that happened. Looks like the 70 after getting
Yeah, we saw that, and he got into the 16.
Yeah, gets into the 16 here, which causes this wrecks the 16, and only the 16. So a bit of unfortunate luck there for the 16. And then the 3.
Then I was honestly rooting for the 3. I wanted to see that lead change. I wanted to see the
3 dives, hits the 24, bumps him out of the way. The 24 gets loose, hits the 3.
I mean, because what you got to think, in their eyes, they're just like, they don't care what the other driver thinks right now. They just want to win this race, and he clearly showed that with that bump there. Man. Yeah, I want to go ahead and get to those interviews.
3 gets a little bit of air.
Man, that was a race finish too, man. Wow.
Yeah, what a finish. Let's go through the running order here presented by Hudson Auto Works.
Of course.
After 175 laps here at Martinsville, here's your finishing result. Hayden Williams, in a wild finish, wins the race over Jeffrey Peppers. Justin Greenlee rounds up your top 3. Ben Michalitzer, Travis Farmer, Joseph Maddox, Curtis Carnes, Elijah Fisher, Bobby Hadaway round out your top 10. Rob Wilhoit, Ryan Hinderlitter, Josh Hotshot Henderson, Chris Lyota, Aaron Stan, and Jackson Hadaway round out your field. All right, now time for some post-race interviews. First, let's bring in the 70 of Justin Greenlee. Justin Greenlee, it's the boys in the booth. You got a copy.
Looks like he's got a muted mic currently.
Justin Greenlee. All right, there you go. What a finish. Obviously not involved in that last wreck. How did you feel to come home third after 175 laps at Martinsville?
Yeah, I'd love to say it feels great, but honestly, this one's pretty sour. I gotta give a big apology to the 16. I really hate the way that I raced him. As far as the deal getting the lead, I'd been wrapping the bottom pretty much the whole way around consistently. I didn't feel like I'd bomb it. I haven't looked at it much, but don't like the way I got around for the lead anyhow. I don't want to smack anybody out of the way with 25 to go or whatever like that. And then, I got out front, just trying to hit my marks and just slid up with 2 to go. And then again with the 16, there on the last lap, I just lost it off at 2 and came down, and he was right there. And I feel bad for him because he ran really great all night, and I was nothing but a wrecking ball at the end there.
Yeah,
no,
but
it is Martinsville.
Yeah, so, it is Martinsville. You came home third. You had a pretty clean race besides that. how was the truck tonight? Do you think that maybe the truck didn't handle the way you wanted it, or?
I think the biggest thing for me tonight was brake bias. Just trying to get the car to roll through the corner. And then on the restarts, just jacking it up to make sure I have plenty of power going into one. But yeah, I mean, as far as handling, it was, as long as you weren't sliding the fronts into the corner, you were going to save tires all right. And then it was about just messing with your brake bias to try to keep the car rolling. Felt like towards the end there, I got the truck pretty dialed in. It felt really good. Yeah, just kind of had a mess at the end there.
Yeah,
That's
but
of course happens.
you still finished third. Don't doubt yourself or feel bad about it. Congrats on the third.
This is my first like real Martinsville race. So definitely learning what I can and can't do, and just kind of what kind of passes and things are, within the etiquette. So I'm trying to learn that. But yeah, just apologies to the 16, but a great night for the 70. Aside from that.
And before we let you go, any sponsors you want to thank, drivers, family members, etc.? The floor is yours.
I mean, yeah, all glory to God, man. He's the reason I can have the life where I can do these kind of things, and just my family, friends, and yeah.
All right. Well, thank you for joining us. We'll see you next week at Pocono.
Sounds good. Thank you.
In the second position in the 24,
Jeffrey Peppers.
Is Jeffrey Peppers. Let's bring him in. Jeffrey Peppers, it's the boys in the booth. You got a copy.
I got you, brother. How y'all doing?
I'm doing good. How are you doing after that somewhat chaotic finish?
I'm fine, man. I wasn't expecting anything less. It was a lot of patience on my part watching the 70 in the 3 race, and then the 3 missed his entry, and I took advantage of that, and then the 70 eventually did that, and it kind of fell in my lap, but that 3 was too close to me there on the final lap, and it was a matter of if I was going to survive or not, and it turned out how it did there coming out of 4. And I'm excited more than anything of upset or anything. That was awesome racing.
Yeah, it definitely was, and that last lap was wild. Glad to see that you're not upset or anything. 'Cause that's honestly really easy to do in a situation like this. It's just get upset and just come screaming and yelling, especially when you led as many laps as you did.
There's no reason to be upset. It's short track racing.
It's Martinsville.
It's Martinsville, and you have to move the person if they're completely solid on the bottom line. If they're not getting off the bottom line, off of the curb there, you have to give them the bumper to get around them. So I try to enter a little bit straight than I have before because I knew that bump was coming. But unfortunately, that kind of pushed me up a little bit more than I wanted to in 3 and 4, and it kind of opened it up for Hayden there. And I got loose off 4, and then I got into him, and then we both spun around, and it just is. It is what it is. So, whatever. It's racing. I'll take second. I mean that's still a good finishing position for sure. It's not the win, but it'll look good on the point stay, and we'll move on to next week, right?
Yeah, next week is Pocono. How do you feel about that?
I love Pocono. If you can get the strategy right, Pocono's great. It's the tricky triangle, right? So it's always going to be tricky. It's always going to be fun. It always produces good racing, and I feel like I'll be top 5 at least, and maybe that race I'll come in a little bit better, and then we can we might be able to win that one if personal life doesn't intervene. I got a baby coming due here soon, so.
Well, congratulations!
Congratulations on that, brother.
Thank you. It's due any time now. So, if I'm there next week, great. But if I'm not, I'll be enjoying a new little bundle of joy.
Yeah. Well, congratulations. Go enjoy it. Go enjoy the second place, and good luck.
Thank y'all. Thank y'all for putting this on, and thank you to Elijah and Inspired for putting this on every week as well.
Of course. And last but certainly not least is the 3 of Hayden Williams. Hayden Williams, welcome to the booth. You got a copy?
I do.
What a finish. Using the bumper to your advantage. How do you feel?
Well, I feel great. It's better than finishing second 3 or 4 weeks in a row. Started to feel like Sheldon Creed there for a minute, but it feels good.
Yeah, exactly. And you had a very fast car tonight. You were just at the right place at the right time. Getting the win here at Martinsville, how does that help you in the post-race perspective? Or the post-season perspective?
Well, it'll keep me up front in the points for sure. Hopefully I can stay up front in the points. Be nice to get a championship or at least be in the Final Four. But yeah.
Of course.
Yeah, exactly. And this is obviously a very good point stay for you. Very good race overall. Stayed at the front pretty much the entire day, trying to battle, take the lead here, but you got it done in the end.
Yep. I didn't mean to hit him that hard at the end there. I braked a little too late and got loose, and I hit him, and then we wrecked on the front stretch, and I guess I crossed the line backwards first.
Yeah, we watched that replay, and you finished about 2/10.
That was a very cool to watch finish.
Yeah, exactly. Before we let you go, any sponsors you want to thank? Any drivers, family members, etc.? Floor's yours.
Oh yeah, I want to thank my family, y'all for putting on a broadcast every Wednesday night, Elisha for having the race every week, and Jeffrey Peppers for a good finish
Yeah, and a fantastic finish it was. We'll see you next week at Pocono.
Thank you.
All right, folks. Well, that'll do it from us. This has been the Paperclip Showdown here at Martinsville Speedway. I'm Robert McKay. Alongside me has been Cohen Haas. We'll see you next week at Pocono.
Y'all next week. And excited to watch Pocono.
Exactly, and stay safe out there, especially if you live in the South like I do. Stay safe this weekend. We'll see you next time.